Hi, this is Dr. Lisabeth Saunders Medlock from Life by Design Coaching with your life coaching tip of the week for the week of July 25th, 2011. This week I'm going to talk about ways to stay motivated. A lot of us toward the beginning of the year, we did all these kind of New Year's resolutions and made all these types of goals and plans, and now we're kind of, halfway through the year or more. It's July already, the end of July. And we're thinking about, what happened to all those things? And you're kind of losing motivation, especially when it's blazing hot outside like it is here in South Carolina. So I'm going to talk about some ways to keep yourself motivated when you're working on goals to be achieved. The first thing is keep your eyes on the prize. So the idea is keep imagining yourself accomplishing your goal. So keep it in your head. Keep on thinking about yourself, visualizing yourself, what it's going to be like, what it's going to feel like, what you're going to look like when you achieve that goal. And keep that in your mind's eye all the time, over and over and over. What you're going to look like, what you're going to feel like, and kind of play out the whole scenario in your head over and over and over. This is what it's going to be like when I achieve the goal that I set, or the goals that I set. So keep your eyes on the prize. The second thing is keep track of your progress. One of the best ways to keep going is to have charts, graphs, visual reminders. You can have cards hung up around yourself, kind of motivating yourself. If you're doing weight loss, if you're doing exercise, it's very easy to track things. You can even track them in your calendar. You can track them, on your BlackBerry, on your iPhone or whatever. You can on your task list. You can do something to kind of track your progress every day so that you can see that you're moving forward. I think when you know and understand that you're doing something and you're doing something to keep moving towards your goals, it does keep you motivated. So keep track of your progress and find ways to visually remind yourself. I've even had people hang like charts and things on walls, or put things on the refrigerator as reminders, or look how great you've done, or last week I did this. Those visual reminders and those things that you keep in front of you all the time are really important in staying motivated. The third thing is to get a buddy, and the buddy system works well. A lot of you have heard of, walking programs where you walk with a buddy, or you go to doctor's appointments with a buddy, or, you're trying to stop drinking, you have a sponsor, that's kind of like a buddy. But it's the same concept, is that if somebody is working on something with you, especially if they have similar goals, you can hold yourself accountable. You can check on each other. You can call and say, hey, you were supposed to do that this week. You were supposed to not do that this week. How are you doing? And you can share success stories. You can share failures. You can problem solve. But motivating each other, getting a buddy to do that, especially if they're working on the same goal or similar goal, works fantastically. A lot of my clients have said that's really what's kind of gotten them through staying motivated, is having somebody doing it with them instead of doing it alone. The other thing you can do is to take smaller steps. If you feel like you're challenging yourself too much, take baby steps to get to your goal. What happens is sometimes you'll pile too many things on yourself and you'll lose momentum because it'll become overwhelming and you lose your motivation. So if you feel like your motivation is waning, sometimes you don't have to do things as quickly. You may adjust your timeline. You may adjust your goal down a little bit. Or you may just take it in smaller bites and smaller chunks as you're moving forward, and that can really help you. And the last thing you really need to do is keep rewarding yourself. And it could be small rewards, large rewards, just small things like telling yourself, great job, you rock, you can go buy this. You can go, spend the weekend off your diet if you've been on your diet, or you've been a great friend this week and not interrupting the heck out of people. So, you're going to go to a movie you really want to watch. But keep rewarding yourself. I think when you reward yourself and you're good to yourself, that really keeps you motivated, because okay, if I stick to my guns, there's going to be something in the end, and something more quickly. Your goal may take months or years to achieve, but you'll have something in the short term to kind of keep you going, and those are those small rewards that you build into your system. So those are some ways to stay motivated. So keep at it and keep telling yourself that you rock. I tell myself I rock all the time, and tell other people they rock too. But remember, you do rock. So keep going, and I'll see you next week.